Hello friends, welcome to Chemistry Simplified. In this video, we are going to solve thermodynamic questions from the previous CSIR NET examination. So let's get started. The first question, the molar residual entropy of a solid OCS would be closest to. So if you remember the Boltzmann's equation, that is entropy S is equal to Kb, that is the Boltzmann's constant, ln W. W is nothing but your thermodynamic probability or the number of possible ways of arranging it. So in this case, the residual entropy refers to the temperature equals the 0 Kelvin. So at 0 Kelvin, we know that all the molecular motions are frozen. That means gas or liquid will be converted into a solid. So when this solid arrangement happens, so there is a two chance that either this can arrange like this, or you just place a mirror, so this will become like SC1. So the number of ways of arranging this and this in a solid is only 2. So we have Avogadro number of molecules in 1 mole. So we know that 1 mole equals to Na molecules, that is Avogadro number of molecules. So we just try to extend it, so the W will be equal to 2 times our Na. So we are going to substitute that into this equation, so that will become S is equal to Kb ln 2 power Na. So we are just we know that ln A power B can be written as B ln A. We are just going to implement the same thing here. So this will become Kb into Na ln 2. So this is actually your gas constant. So S is equal to R ln 2. So therefore your S will be equal to 8.314 and ln 2 is 0.7. So that will be equal to how much? So 8.314 into 0.7 is 5.82. So the value is close to the option 3, 5.8. So I repeat once again, we started from the Boltzmann's equation, then we calculated the possible arrangement at absolute 0, that is where we find out the molar residual entropy, and we know that 1 mole of any substance contains Avogadro number, so we calculated the thermodynamic probability, then we substituted into the Boltzmann's equation and we calculated the entropy at absolute 0. So we'll see one more question. So here is the next question. They have given us a 2-step process and also the same process taking place in single step. They have given us a change in entropy during each process and they are asking us to find out the correct statement for the above process. So before starting the question, we should know the property of your entropy. Your entropy is a state function. So what do you mean by entropy is a state function? It depends only on initial and the final stage. So therefore your delta S must be equal to delta S1 plus delta S2. So if you look into the option 1 has unequal, so these two cannot be the right answer. So either it should be option 3 or option 4. Then we know that your entropy S is given by Q reversible by T. In other words, I can say that your S is inversely proportional to temperature. So now you look into the process, that is step 1 takes place at a lower temperature, whereas step 2 takes place at a higher temperature. So when the temperature is low, your entropy should be high. So therefore your delta S1 should be higher than delta S2, as the temperature here is low whereas the temperature here is high. So the right answer is option 4. So I repeat once again, we started from the entropy as a state function, so it only depends upon initial and the final stage. So we got this expression. Then we know that S is given by Q reversible by T. From there we got that entropy is inversely proportional to temperature. So lower the temperature, higher the entropy. So from there we arrived at the right answer.